collectively. So again, give yourself a big hug, but I want you to really focus as you're giving yourself a hug. I want you to really focus inward and just giving gratitude, right? To yourself for being here, to yourself for being in the world. And I know all of these sisters that are online, all of you do all of these wonderful things for others. So celebrate that and celebrate you as we begin this morning with we're really going to do some stretches, wake the body up. But these are stretches where I want you to be really conscious of every part of the body that we're stretching, okay? And sending love to those parts. So again, one more time, give yourself a hug. Feel inward, reflect inward, send love throughout the body, exhaling, letting go of any energy that you don't need this morning. Okay, and I was talking to Malba, who has made it. I don't think you've missed one day, and we're like, this is our day 7, actually, right? So we're in a whole week now. We have 2 more weeks to go, and we're doing this consecutively. And Malba, you have shown up. I don't think you've missed a day. And Malba is on the East Coast. So for her, it's 5:15 in the morning. And I know Teresa, who's coming on as well, she's in Houston. So, that takes some dedication. And it's all about dedication to ourselves, just 15 minutes a day, early in the morning when you get up, and just consciously loving on you, giving yourself that positive energy to take you through the day. And you spread that love when you have that love within you so um powerfully, that it's you're not um oh, what I want to say, you're not uh draining yourself of the energy that you share with others, right? Okay, so Melba, I know that you asked for the Sunday recording again to be able to take notes in your journal. And I said, oh, okay. So she's keeping a journal. That's a wonderful thing to do. And I probably should have asked others if they're keeping a journal as well. So Melba, can you just take a minute and just share? I asked you this morning as we got online, um, what are you writing in your journal? Let's just take a minute. I want everyone who's on and who will see the recording. I know many of you have to do the recording because of your time restraints. Can you just share for a minute or two, Melba, what you
Yeah,
put in the journal?
yes. Good morning, all. Yes, I can share. I can share exactly what has been happening with me. First of all, I feel a lot more positive. Um, I've been taking naps during the day and kind of replenishing myself since I'm getting up a little earlier. Um, and when things happen now, I kind of just let it go. I don't try to, deal with everything. I kind of just say, que sera, sera, let it be. That's life, and kind of move on. So it's really helped me, in a positive way. I get up and have my tea or my water in the morning, and I'm not a morning person, so I just wanted to really see if I could do this. So I have done it, and I am committed. And when you first sent the text out, I was like, I got to do this. I'm going to do this for me. We always say that we're going to do it and we don't, but I am committed and I will be here. And hopefully for the 21 days, I can come on at 5 and just improve my life. And that is definitely what has happened.
Wow,
It's
sis.
amazing. It's amazing. I'm just, yeah, it is amazing.
Wow.
I train 2 days a week, and then I go to yoga the other 3 days, and I have, consistently done that. So this has been wonderful. So I am just looking forward to even more, um, even better. So it's been great.
Wow. Well, thanks for the feedback, Mel. But I always I do this and I'm gonna do this regardless because it's also for me as well.
Right.
But it's nice just to hear what others are experiencing in this process.
Yes.
Thank you this morning for sharing. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start at the head. And again, today we're just kind of stretching, moving with the breath, right? So starting with the head, what I'd love for you to do is to be able to just put the chin to chest And I want you to breathe as you're stretching. And exhale. And I want you to notice any stiffness, or maybe you might hear some crackling as we're doing this in the neck. And so these are all indicators of things that, we just need more energy flow in these particular areas. And so doing things like this with the breath is always going to help you with that. So again, 15 minutes in the morning, once we stop, these are things that you can go ahead and incorporate in your daily life. So your chin is down. Now I want you to pull your chin all the way up to the ceiling. Look up to the ceiling, and you feel a stretch in the front part of the neck. Notice where you might feel again some stiffness. Send love to that area as you breathe in and exhale. And come center again. We're going to look all the way to your right. And I think when we're doing this on video, it's going to be the opposite, but don't worry. Just look over one of the shoulders that you have. Taking a nice deep breath. Where are you feeling that right now? You want to kind of just tune into that. I kind of feel a little stiffness in the upper shoulder, actually, when I do that, the shoulder blade. Come center, and let's look to the left. Ooh, I really feel it on this side. I know that I've had some issues with that, but I keep, again, I do these kinds of things on a daily basis. And like Malva said, I do the yoga, I do the Tai Chi, I do line dance. 7 days a week, I'm doing something. So I am up right after I do these recordings. I then go to one of those things that, again, are helping me with loving myself and taking care of myself, preserving myself, right? So I want you to drop the chin now, and we're going to circle around. So you're going over the shoulder, the back, and here's where you're really going to feel some little cricks and cracks, right? And all the while you're breathing. We're going the opposite way now. Okay, let's do that 2 more times. To the right, around, back, shoulder, and try to make a complete circle. Right, inhaling, going around in a circle, and exhaling. Good. And look front and center. And now let's do the shoulders. This is where we hold right in the neck and in this shoulder area. We hold a lot of tension, right? And so again, we're trying to just move all that energy down, let all that tension go. So shoulders are going up to the ears and down. And when you drop them, just release it and let that energy come all the way out and through the hands, all of that blocked energy that you have. So let's do that. Up and down, and you're breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and drop. Inhale and drop. And pay attention to what you're feeling as you're doing this. Inhale and drop. Inhale and drop. And what we want to do, since we've let some of that energy come down and out of the fingers, just give a nice shake to the fingers as well. Okay, just shake all that energy that we just had from the neck and the shoulders. Just shake that off. Yeah. Okay, let me see your palms out to the front, and then we're going to circle around. You're going to feel that right in your upper back and your shoulders. Again, this is where we hold a lot of tension. Whew, right? And really try to make a circle if you can. Again, inhaling. You inhale when you stretch, and you exhale when you release. Inhale when you stretch, and exhale when you release. Good. Now we're going to go in reverse. Inhale. Okay. Exhale. And how is your upper back feeling when you're doing this? How is as we're talking about those shoulder blades, what are you feeling?
Feeling great this morning. Good stretching.
Oh, good. Oh, excellent. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, want you to open up the chest, and let's open up the chest by we're just going to just stretch this way. So we're opening up the chest, so you're feeling it in the shoulder blades when you're this way, chest when you're that way, opening up and breathing. So here we go. Release. 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 Good. And once again, let's lift those shoulders up, drop down. Let some of that stale energy go out of the hands, the fingers. All right, good for you this morning. All right, what I want to do is for us to do a little twisting. So we're twisting this way and we're twisting that way. And we're twisting this way and you're breathing, inhaling and exhaling. And you should be feeling that in the middle back and then even all the way down to your tailbone, right? And here's where a lot of us, get back pains, right? And so that's because we sit a lot and we're not moving in this area as we should. So this is one that really helps to loosen up. It gets that energy flowing downward, and that's what we want to be able to do. So you're just twisting in for that. So we're doing low, and you should feel it again in your tailbone. But now let's do middle back. So middle back, take it from the chest, and we're swinging. You know, I usually love to have music with this, but for some reason, when I tape, the music doesn't come out very well. So I'll have to work that out. Maybe I just need a special kind of equipment for that. All right, now we're going up, up. Now, where do you feel that? In your upper back, right? Okay, so really, really just getting things moving in that beautiful spine of yours. And I hope you're inhaling as I'm talking. You're really using your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. All right, let's put the hands on the hips. And what we're going to do for the hips and the lower spine this morning is we're going to circle around. I hope that you can see me. I'm in the pink today. Okay. And you should be feeling that right in here. And you're doing it not just, anybody can just get up in the morning and exercise. But the whole purpose of this self-love is that you're sending love to every part of the body that we work on in the morning. Right? And you're inhaling and exhaling. And it's kind of a small circle right now. We do big ones for the hips, but this is really just to loosen up this spine area right in here. This is where we hold that tension. Okay? And you're breathing. And now reverse that. Notice what you're feeling. Notice what you're feeling. Nice circle. Nice circle around.
My reversing is off.
Okay, see, so what does that tell you? So again, as we talk about just as human beings and being energy, when our energy is not balanced and it's not flowing, then, we begin to feel that. So again, send love to that area, Teresa and others. Send a lot of love there. And it's a process. You're not going to wake up tomorrow morning and, everything is perfect. All right, so 2 more minutes. We have to really learn to just flow with it, but when you're feeling certain things in the body and you're sending love, you'd be surprised the differences that makes as far as just feeling better, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so last thing I want to do is the knees, because that's one that gets us all, right? And so
Yes.
I know that's Debbie's favorite one.
Yes.
So remember the knees, we're making a circle with the knees around. But what you're doing, you're sending love. So as you're going around, you're rubbing those knees. I love you, knees. Thanks for working. And then you're going around the other way. Oh, so good. So good.
Yes.
All right, well, this ends our 15 minute for today. And we just continue to flow and do all of these wonderful things to just again love on ourselves, because we need to do that. All right, so do a nice inhale to end today. And exhale, move all that energy down that you've just, I hope you're feeling pretty activated. I'm wishing you a beautiful, positive day. And inhale one more time. And exhale. And until tomorrow, have a beautiful day.